heartthrob, David Boyle. I have nothing to say today, so I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just talk about world events. I don't normally talk about world events. I normally talk about my inner turmoil. I either talk about my inner turmoil, how much I want to kill myself, how much I miss drinking, the amount of cigarettes I smoke per day, and various hand jobs I've had over the years. They're the main things I talk about on this podcast. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just speak about a world event today. I'll get to the nitty gritty of it. And then I realized I have no fucking idea what's going on in the world. I have absolutely no fucking idea. I think there's a rave in the Amazon or something like that. Something's going on in the Amazon. That's all I know. I don't know what Trump's up to. I don't know what Kim Jong-un is up to. He's probably doing something. I know that blonde cunt in England is now the Prime Minister. But apart from that, I'm not too sure. And I realized I don't follow events anymore. I just follow what people say on social media. Everything I know about the world is now filtered through social media. And the funny thing is, I hate every single person on my social media. Pretty much I spend all day just hating people on social media. And now these idiots on my social media have replaced the mainstream media. And I always hated the mainstream media. All agenda-driven bullshit. But so is everything on social media. And to be honest with you, I probably like Rupert Murdoch a bit more than I like my mate Glenn. So Rupert Murdoch probably knows what's going on a little bit more than fucking Glenn does. Power to the people. I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea. And the other thing is, when I realized I didn't even know what was going on in the world at all, I was like, oh, I'll just look up some news sites. And I was like, what news sites do I look at? I don't know any news sites. I've got sports sites, betting sites, and social media. That's it. I wouldn't even know what to type in. What do I type in? Channel 9 News or Time Magazine? I don't know. Then I remembered when I was down at McDonald's this morning, getting a sausage and egg McMuffin meal with a medium cappuccino and a small cheeseburger meal with a Coke Zero for breakfast. I stole a newspaper from McDonald's because I'm fighting the power cunts. And so I read the whole newspaper, and to be honest with you, I think I know less about the world now than I did before reading the newspaper. The newspaper is absolute fucking trash. There's nothing about world events in there. I'll read you a couple of the headlines, just randomly. Dodgy plumber crackdown. That's one of the articles. That feels like it happened next door. Gone in a heartbeat. I can only assume that's about someone losing their kitten. Then it's all just celebrity shit and advertising. It's like local news, celebrity shit and advertising. Actually, I found a joke of the day. Let's read that out. Let's read the joke of the day. This is probably going to be better than any of my bits. During my wife's labour, the nurse came up to her and said, "How about epidural anesthesia?" I said, "Thanks, but we've already picked a name." When is this asteroid gonna fucking hit? It can't be that fucking far away. So that's where we're at. I can't even discuss world events. Because 1, I don't know what's going on. 2, all my news comes from social media. 3, I don't know any news websites. 4, I read the newspaper and that didn't help. 5, I have become comfortably numb. At least you know one thing, this podcast will never become a political podcast. I'm going to stick to my topics. I'm just going to stay in my lane. Suicide, boozing, drugs, random hand jobs. That's it. Alright, that's me done for tonight. Again, keep supporting the podcast. Send in your drinking stories. Send in your wild stories. Add me on social media. I am at Boyle Comedy on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, go to Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating. Review me. and tell your friends, oh, I'm fucking out here. I'll fucking see you later. I'll fucking see you later.